Hello guys, we are T-minus 2 hours away from leaving to go to Worlds in Tokyo. I actually head to Honolulu. It's 2 islands over tonight, and I leave tomorrow at around lunchtime to head to Tokyo. And I just want to encourage you. This journey has been about you more than it's been about me. It's been about us. And I really wanted to include everyone because we are a family and we encourage each other, whether it's through prayer. I've had lots of prayers, or it's through partnering, like being my coach and my trainer, and people training with me and pushing me hard, or it's through giving, and how we all need each other no matter what facet it's supposed to be in. And so I just wanted to just talk about how God partners with our yes. And I wrote things down because I wanted to share. The very beginning of this journey started a year and a half ago when I decided to try out a competition in Colorado. And it was a very curious approach, and found out it was too full, and God just told me over and over to try again. And the night before, the coach let me come and compete even though it was full. I ended up getting a gold, which even that story I'll tell you later, or if you want to hear about it, was interesting. And then because of that, I got invited all during a very tough season to nationals in Pittsburgh, and knew I didn't have the funding, but God, through his amazingness, the next day brought new money to pay for me to enter into that, which was like meeting the deadline. And so even that was a miracle. And so we get here, and all new life and just settling down. And then I get an invitation to be on the USA team. And literally I was like kind of shaking. I'm like, God, you're going to have me go. I was just like, this is something you're doing. And I asked my husband to pray, because I know he's very practical, and he always helps me just keep that awesome balance of my faith and just walking wisely. And he prayed, and he heard God say, I'm going to provide for it. So I was like, okay, Lord. And so God just wanted to partner with my yes. And that's all I wanted to say, is God wants to partner with your yes. I saw Todd White a couple weeks later in the gym, and he gave me Colossians 3:17, which is do all for the glory of God, when we were talking about going to this competition. And then God just saying that he would provide a coach. He provided a coach. I prayed for an awesome coach, got an amazing free coach. And I've already told you guys that story. And then just the funding seemed somewhat slow to me, but the Lord just kept providing, whether it's through individual gifts. He had a provision of a sale of something that I could sell. And then the car wash was over the top, having people who don't know you give. And that was amazing. I made almost $400 at the car wash, which was amazing. And then getting to my passport has been a huge challenge. And that's why I have to go to Honolulu, is pick that up. And so just the challenges, and then resting every time there's a challenge against what you believe, what God had told you to do. He's really taught me to rest and to keep walking, to not turn back and throw away the yes, but just to keep walking through the yes. And so that's all I wanted to share, guys. I'm so excited to tell you what is about to happen. And it's funny because I delayed purchasing my flight. This is the last part. I delayed purchasing my flight, and it was $100 cheaper when I purchased it at the right time. So love you guys.